what it is, really, man. You see when I'm coming, I'm like acting so, like, fun, I'm smiling. Hey, where's my mic? Oh shit, yeah. You already finished full, double full.
Alright guys, welcome back to another video. I'm doing a little voiceover simply because I didn't exactly vlog, and this video is just more capturing the essence of the whole thing. And we're actually starting here with a warm-up that we've started doing, myself, Ricky here, and then Alex. Super great guys, absolutely love them to bits. And pretty much it just consists of standing tricks, so back tucks. Now we're doing Arabians. We do fulls, which we'll see in a little bit, and then here and there we'll do some standing fronts and other sorts. And this has actually been pretty fun and a game changer, quite honestly, because it takes certain skills that we may not be fully accustomed to, and it makes them pretty much a staple of our training. And you can see K50 in the back doing some flips and twists into the pit. These sessions have just been absolutely amazing. And here's me critiquing my standing full, because that was actually really nice, Alex, because even though I've been doing fulls for a while, it's not to my liking. And then here's just us having some fun and enjoying the pit, kind of being children as adults. That just goes to show that you never want to let go of that inner child. You never want to just get rid of having fun, especially with the boys or especially with your friends. Like, always have fun, throw down. And this here is where I'm getting into doing a new combo, one that I've never done before, other than maybe on the tumble track. So over here we're setting up punch front, and it's going to be punch front fly spring. It was actually quite interesting, just kind of going into learning a new tumbling pass or a new connection of skills. For the most part, I've done a lot of back tumbling, and my front tumbling has just been individual work, so like punch front, front pike, front layout, front half, front full, like just individually by itself. I've never connected front flip to anything other than round off. But yeah, this is just kind of taking it back to when I would play around with a lot of things, and having even like a small community, like 2 other people who enjoy the same thing or want to do similar things. It makes it just a lot more fun and very much enjoyable, and the learning process just becomes a lot better. And so you're seeing all these attempts that I'm taking, you're seeing the ones that Alex and Ricky are taking. They weren't necessarily looking to do this, nor do they need it, but they like a good challenge, and if they see something cool, they'll come right up and join you. Like, that's one of the best parts about having a community. And if you don't have that, hey, there we go, I made it. And the celebratory part is actually super fun and inspiring. And yeah, if you haven't found a community, I highly suggest and recommend that you look for one. And if you don't find one, like, start creating one. That's honestly one of the biggest things that not a lot of people are really willing to do these days. These open gyms have actually been a big help, and had it not been for having this place as a facility of work, maybe it wouldn't have happened. But yeah, finding a community has made life so much easier, but building one has been such an experience, so I highly recommend that. And here we're moving on to the floor, just doing some basic movements, letting the brain just flow and the body move, seeing what we come up with, and just sharing with each other. And again, this is one of the best parts of being in a community, having a community of sorts. Man, I miss tricking so much, and it's definitely something I want to do more of, and just experience more, move more, experiment more, because like just learning how to move your body, and even just making your body do certain combos that it's not used to, just builds new pathways in the brain, and you unlock new movements, new combos, and surprise yourself. Back on the topic of community, if you do decide to go down the route of hosting or being a leader of a community, some of the biggest things that you got to focus on is making sure that it's in something that you enjoy yourself. You don't want to force yourself to get into a community just because you think it'll be the best. Like, you genuinely want to enjoy the thing that you're building around, or the thing that you're building in. Two, start off small. Like, really look to create close connections with the people that are in that niche, that community that you're getting into. I would recommend looking for like 2-3 people in that space, building a tight-knit relationship, and then that would move on to number 3, which is bringing in more people. So in number 2, you can bring in 2-3 people that you're close to, that have the same interest, or you can go out and find 2-3 people that are outside of your circle, which a lot of times I would recommend, because if your main circle isn't looking to grow, then there's really no way for you to push past what it is you're currently in. If you stay within a bubble, you'll remain in that bubble until you find a way to be pulled out of it. So if you cannot find 2-3 friends that are in your bubble, in your circle, that are striving for something more, or that have the same interest in you and would like to build that community, then you have to find people outside of it. You know, even if it's just you find one person, that one person is going to lead you to 1 or 2 more people, until you start to delve into and pertain to that friend group even more. So number 1, find a niche, a community, and grow in it. Number 2, find 2-3 people that are interested, have that same interest. And 3, start to bring more people in. So this could be people in your friend group that start to see a change and want to be a part of it, or you work together with those 2-3 new people and connect with people that they know, or all of you just go and find 2-3 more people, and little by little you start to just build a little something, because you know people, they know people, and the people you guys know also know people. And so it's an ever-growing thing, and when you structure it properly, or when you grow it in a way that nurtures to that common interest, or nurtures to solving a problem or solving a situation, you create an evergreen, ever-going ecosystem. And that's one thing that I've come to see from here. And originally this started as certain people and friends that I know in this community, the parkour community, tricking, wanted a place to grow, to train, especially during the winter season. And a lot of gyms don't really fulfill that. And one of the biggest things is they don't have a foam pit, which isn't necessarily a problem, but then it's like they're gymnastics gyms, they're not parkour gyms, they're not tricking gyms. So it's harder, and here we're just having a little bit of fun climbing the rope. I apologize for the blur, my camera just decided to unfocus. Working here really opened a door to being able to create and host these sessions, build a community. And these few people here, we got Ricky, Alex, and then the other Alex, and then Elizabeth. They're some of the core people that usually come every single week and help make this possible. And here we are doing a little bit of conditioning, pull-ups, leg lifts, dips, and then we got push-ups at the very end, just so you know. I believe it's 10, 10, 15, and 15, something like that. But I want to make sure I get to this point before the end of the video. In order to make a good evergreen ecosystem of a community, you have to give it time. It is a long-term thing, and it's a jog, not a sprint. Sometimes it might feel like a walk, and sometimes you need to take it as a walk. But you have to understand that at the end of the day, it's what you make of it. It's who it is that you want to help. You know, sometimes we just want to not feel lonely or be lonely in what we're doing, and there's nothing wrong with that. But then it gets to a point where you need to fulfill more than just that. You need to help solve somebody else's problem. You need to help bring a solution to that feeling in somebody else, and that's how you're going to make a bigger impact, and that's how you're actually going to grow even more. So we're getting towards the end of the video. Here's some push-ups. If you made it this far, greatly appreciate you. Be sure to comment your thoughts below. What sort of community is it that you're looking for? Are you looking for a community, and maybe we can work something out? At the end of the day, we're all looking for somewhere we belong, or to find a place that we belong. So check the link in the description, join the Discord. That's where I'm starting to build my community. And yeah, just remember to be better, do better, live better, keep striving for better. And I'll see you in the next one. You can watch Alex and I just kind of talk about our running experience in a butterfly position. God bless. Peace out. Take care.
Fresh, especially when we're living in the city.
It's crazy how you can like live from that. Like that's
There's
so
no
ideal.
allowed. No, there's a parking, but
But
it's
there's also
I don't know.
like
It's
things
woods.
too, like you can't.
Like
Like, a
in
lot of
Cumberland,
people
you
can't
know,
get like
this is wood. This Plains Road
as
and
close to like the local
I'm not too
pool.
familiar
Yeah.
with
You do like
areas.